shocking. Maybe, well, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Robinson. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jones. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's none in at the point. And for the Bucks, the backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot.
Well, Bam at 6'10" might be a little bit undersized, but there's something in his activity on a nightly basis, Kevin, that feels like he plays bigger. Just a pogo stick, gets around, covers some ground laterally, and does a great job of both protecting the rim and finishing strong. Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
None passes to Robinson. Butler deciding where to go with it. To get open is Robinson, and it's Butler missing. And with Adebayo in finishing plays, Brent, he is a terrific dunker.
No doubt. Guys are looking for him all over the rim, and you could throw it just about anywhere, and Bam is going to go up and just look for that. Bam right on you. Great energy, great athleticism, and continues to find ways in which he can make solid offensive contributions for the Heat.
Giannis against Butler. 6 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. None. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
And it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Here's Adebayo.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. No good on the 3.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming, Kevin. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Bledsoe, guarded close, and he makes that one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Brandon, looking ahead to the playoffs, when you made your first postseason appearance, were you surprised by the intensity you found once you got there?
Kevin, it was my second season. I was playing for the Clippers, so getting into the playoffs was quite miraculous on its own accord for the organization. But the level of detail in the playoffs and intensity in the playoffs, they know everything that you're going to do. And we were playing against the Utah Jazz, which at that time...
Some pretty good players.
Yes, Karl Malone, John Stockton, Jeff Hornacek, the great Jerry Sloan as the head coach. It was a wonderful experience, but you understood that the playoffs were different. Absolutely something different in terms of the intensity and what it is that that team knew about you.
Chance to look at the stats for Middleton. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable, getting around 24 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Robinson finds Butler. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's It's the Heat missing. Bucks leading by 8. There's the lob into the Kumbo, and the jump by Giannis.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
None passes to Butler. They need this. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Butler gets it to go.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Trying to get open is Lopez. They get the rebound, and there's the basket. Whistle blows, and a chance for a three-point play, going to the line for 1.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Free throw good. Giannis. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Butler, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of it. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Against Middleton to the inside, stolen by Bledsoe. Now the Bucks moving it up. Robinson against Matthews, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Robinson against Matthews. Here's Nunn. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
6'1" guard, Bledsoe up there with the block. Wow.
For the Heat, their last game a loss to Charlotte. Giannis kicks to Matthews. Bledsoe looking it over. The shot by Middleton, wide open. That three off the mark. The Heat trail by 13. Outside Butler. Pass to Nunn. The three. And Jimmy Butler with the three. Butler's got 5.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Lopez with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Goes back up. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Nunn, defended by Middleton. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Giannis outside. And the dunk by Giannis.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
When certain players make everyone around them better. Talk about some of those guys who will do that at the very highest level.
The interesting thing about today's game, Kevin, is it's not always the point guard position. I think in the past we thought 2 ways. The point guard, who has the ball in his hands, finding guys for them to make shots. And then through the 80s and 90s, it was low post players who were getting double teams and initiating some offense. Yes. Nowadays, it's a lot of wing guys. And it's guys like Kawhi Leonard, it's guys like LeBron James, Kevin Durant. Throw Draymond Green in there with his ability to pass the ball. Jokic in there with his ability to pass the ball. It's all happening around the three-point line and getting into the gaps. So they look a little bit different, the initiators, in today's game.
And so he makes both from the line.
It's very efficient and a well-tuned offense for the Bucks. They drive, they kick, they get open threes. Second in the league last year, as that was Mike Budenholzer's biggest change in threes.
Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Giannis against Butler. Nunn passes to Adebayo. A shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. And with the Bucks in their offense, Brent, it all starts with Giannis.
Starts with Giannis, and that might have got them into trouble last year. They could maybe use another creator in a way where a guy can manufacture his own points. Who knows? Maybe that's growth within. Maybe that's Chris Middleton as he tries to improve his game, or Eric Bledsoe in some way. But the team does need a little bit more dynamism on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustments.
The Heat making a switch here. Crowder's checked in.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. 3rd in scoring, 3rd in rebounding. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. Butler against Middleton.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Giannis outside. Middleton trying to break free. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Bledsoe.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Poke loose, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Here is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month. The NBA's leading rebounders. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Matthews scanning the floor. The pass to Bledsoe. The 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's Nunn. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him. Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Nunn passes to Butler. to end the cold streak and block. That one goes careening off the glass.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's none. Guarded by Bledsoe. Middleton against Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Butler, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And Brent, when you watch Eric Bledsoe go to the rim, you just have to admire what an incredible finisher he is.
Well, Bledsoe, I think, has always relied on the fact that his physical stature, not in terms of his height at 6'1", but his width and strength allows him to go in there and be a bit of a bulldog, to get contact and to make things happen. So never has shied away from that.
Shots good by Middleton.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to none. 1:11 left to play in the first. 2 points. That one goes.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
And here's Matthews from the arc. Here's Lopez. Can't connect from short range.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Heat.
What's up?
Throw good. Robinson. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Giannis kicks to Lopez. Loads it up for Giannis.
Well, it just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Pass to Crowder. To the wing on the left. Dragic with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Milwaukee's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. The Heat making a switch here. We've got 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Butler. Comes up empty down low. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. The trade deadline is approaching, and Jimmy Butler talked about how it feels hearing your name in trade rumors.
Feelings are different for everybody, to tell you the truth. For me, I don't think about it because whatever is going to happen is going to happen. You go out there and control what you can control. You know, try to help your team win games, play to the best of your ability. And if it just so happens you get traded, then you got to suit up and play for the next team.
Staying level-headed and ready for whatever's next. That's Jimmy's mindset, Greg, in a nutshell.
And it's fair to say that the level of professionalism and maturity he possesses is really impressive.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. They've got Iguodala, Hero out there with Dragic. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Olynyk in at the center, locking down the middle. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Iguodala against Middleton. Outside Dragic. Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to Olynyk. Feeds away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Well, the Bucks are in a good spot with a young superstar entering his prime.
And they like the fact that this core has more potential in it. It wasn't just a one-hit wonder as they committed to Lopez. They committed to Chris Middleton. And now they think that they can take the next step with Giannis's growth.
From 13, almost, but it rolls out.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Well, guarding Antetokounmpo is really difficult because of how awkward he can get around the floor and how much space he can take up.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
A chance now to see the numbers for Olynyk. His last 10 games, averaging 9 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Middleton for 3, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. They swipe it. And oh, here we go. Hill, nobody back. Count that one.
See him change speed that time in transition. When you do that, George Hill becomes very dangerous.
Kicks to Dragic. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Count it. Good.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Here's the lob into the Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
The Heat have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Dragic the pass to Hero. Here's Olynyk. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Often you find him out on the wing, but Olynyk seizing the opportunity to go inside and dig out that extra possession.
That's good from Ilyasova on the assist by Giannis.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Hero. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Hill, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Goran Dragic. Well, he's not a locked-in starter these days, but Brent, George Hill can be effective off the bench.
Comes in at the 1 or the 2 guard position, can guard the 1 through 3 positions, and because of George Hill and his massive amount of playoff experience, there's a lot of confidence in the coaching staff to get George out on the floor, and that he's going to make the right play at the right time.
Free throw drops for Hill. You know, Brent, we know guys love really jawing at each other. What was your criteria for issuing a double technical for trash talk?
Yeah, in today's game, it's kind of like it could be a whisper
Right.
or a wink, you know, the way that they look at it.
It's both sides, doesn't it?
And they just try to curtail anything that could escalate, Kevin. That's really what the referees are doing. As soon as they see some kind of body movement or see guys starting that way, they want to cut it off before anything else happens. So the criteria is a little bit confusing. Sometimes I like to see them getting after it a little bit.
Outside, Dragic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Just a heads-up play by Dragic there, getting the foul, getting the shot up, and getting contact.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic. Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Goran Dragic.
Yeah, George Hill has good size and is broad in the shoulder, so he can play physical at that point guard position, and the defense has to be cautious when they guard him.
The Bucks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. No good on that one.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
And he's good on the second. And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader. He brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade. Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
He kicks to Middleton. Leonard against Ilyasova. Outside Hill. Leonard with the steal. Here's Iguodala. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about Iguodala's focus on that play? That was amazing. Didn't let the defense get to him one bit. And as most of us expected, Andre Iguodala continues to be a huge factor for anybody that he plays for. With his athleticism waning just a little bit, it's his experience and know-how that impacts the game the most. Just being in the right spot at the right time, taking the right calculated gamble. Andre Iguodala still impacting games at his age.
The free throw drops for Iguodala. And for Iguodala, Brent, staying strong late in his career, he claims that taking up golf has helped him.
You know how many NBA coaches have tried to get away with that very same thing, Kevin? Almost all of them. But according to what Andre says, is the more that he goes out and plays golf and challenges himself as he's playing the course and staying with it mentally, he feels like the more that's helping him on the court. And as he gets to this advanced age where athleticism is going away, it's more about the mindset and the mind game. So tee it up. Maybe that's helping Andre in ways that we don't know about. He's still effective.
And the Heat call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Free throws, such an important part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. Third is Chris Middleton.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
Dragic against Hill. Dragic looking it over. Hero passes to Iguodala. Over Middleton. 5 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. You look at the Bucks. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And of course Miami, 3 spots below.
And right now for the Bucks, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year, and they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
It's a great point, GA. I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Dragic against Giannis. Over onto Kumbo. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Pass to Dragic. Rebound, Milwaukee. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston. Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Here's Iguodala, and the rejection by Giannis. Here's the break, and here we go. And it's Hill. That time the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist here tonight. Outside Dragic. And they get it. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Lopez right side. Second shot opportunity. Back to Middleton. Outside Hill. Passes to DiVincenzo. A three-pointer, no good. Heat have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Here's Dragic. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Lopez outside. Dish now to Giannis. Knocked away. Here's DiVincenzo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hill, no good.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying, GA, that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Here's Hero. To the left side wing. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Dragic against Hill. To the paint. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. .131 left in the first half of the game. Lopez finds Giannis. In close, he hits it. Antetokounmpo's got 43 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Dragic. Great D that time for Middleton. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 15-6 run.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They get it back. The shot's good. Dragic has got 13.
Yeah, right now Goran Dragic has got it cooking.
Here's Giannis. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Hill. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Robinson. The pass to Adebayo. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his 8th assist in the game. Here's none. Three-pointer. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first half. How did you do that?
Okay, we're getting the stops, grabbing the rebound now, just trying to push it, trying to get the best shot available.
Problem solved in transition. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 8 assists, and 1 block. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
We're seeing the Giannis effect. First player to ever finish in the top 20 in all 5 major statistical categories. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? It doesn't speak for his overall impact, but I just want to tell you, that's impressive.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
They were brick city, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5 roaming the paint. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. That's a 2 from Matthews. The shot comes out, and it's Miami the other way. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
Robinson goes in, and he gets the bucket. Robinson's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Miami. Bledsoe right side. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Try to prevent Bledsoe from charging inside. Easier said than done. Once he sees the lane, pretty much over for the defense.
Here's none. Guarded by Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
He lobs it up. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Here's Lopez. A second chance effort, and Antetokounmpo lays it up and in. Giannis has got 45 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Here's none. Guarded by Bledsoe. Lopez with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Butler trying to get open as Adebayo. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And when he gets inside, Butler's not gonna be denied. Tremendous focus down low.
To the middle. Matthews, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Outside Matthews. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
None passes to Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, you gotta love the respect Butler gets from the defense. He's no stranger to getting fouled hard while shooting.
And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
The free throw drops for Butler.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country, and puts in that work.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Milwaukee. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
Pass to Adebayo. Antetokounmpo against Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Here's none. He's got 8. Good D by Bledsoe.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Off target from outside.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's Adebayo, and it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Milwaukee making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Butler against Korver. The 17-footer. Shot's good by Butler. Butler's got 11 points.
And this is Butler's bread and butter. The mid-range J is on point. Got to D him up better than that.
Robinson against Matthews. Takes a 3. And Jones pulls it down. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Butler on the way. Lopez covering. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's none. He's got 8. Robinson dishes to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And you gotta like the power of Butler. Just a terrific athlete who throws it down when he can get close to the rim.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Williams. That shot off. Good D by Jones. Here's none. Guarded by Bledsoe. Robinson passes to Nunn. The teardrop falls in. He's got 10.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Jones.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. Well shot.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe.
Just Eric Bledsoe when he's in these games and you can see he's got hyper focus, he can become a big problem. Athletic, plays both ends of the floor, and that power from him at the guard position is very unique.
Butler against Williams. Just 5 on the clock. That one drops for him. 15 points for Jimmy Butler.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Bledsoe. The kick out to Williams. Tries again. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Nunn. Guarded by Bledsoe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. The Heat have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
First one falls for him. Brent, we're talking about home court advantage. Do you feel it's the same as it used to be? It has that same impact?
I do think it's still hugely important, Kevin. It's less important when there's a team that has been together for a long time and has proven that they can take their wares on the road and come home with a victory. But it absolutely gives you a level of comfort as a player to get into your routine, to be at a place that seems familiar. Something deep down psychologically helps every member of that team being at home. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
For Miami, they've gone 7 of 13 in the 3rd quarter so far. Just above 50%. Nunn passes to Robinson. Williams against Butler. Lock at 6. Rebounded by the Bucks. Bledsoe outside. Baseline try, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Now, Bledsoe's a guy, as an offensive player, you might lose sight of him, but he can have some nights. You always have to account for him.
Here's Nunn, guarded by Korver. Lopez with the block. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Butler. And for the Heat, their shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Here's Nunn. He's got 11. Here's Adebayo. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Adebayo's got his 2nd bucket.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Bledsoe right side. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Butler, no good. Milwaukee's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Bledsoe, good on the baseline J. Bledsoe's got 9 points now in just the 2nd half.
Fantastic pass from Korver there to a teammate who is left all alone, seeing the court well.
Passes it to Robinson. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Down low. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Great to see Korver getting involved with dimes like that one. He's not just a shooter. He can really pass it too.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Butler. Here's Nunn. And there's the pass to Adebayo. From outside the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Bledsoe. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bledsoe's got 22 points.
Yeah, Bledsoe and strong finishes just seem to go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Here's Nunn. Guarded by Bledsoe. None can't get it to fall.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And just no question that Butler is a bona fide star. I mean, a tough, rugged defender who's also a juggernaut on offense.
The Heat have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. The first one falls. Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. And so Butler nails both of them.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Bledsoe outside. Here's Lopez. He's off on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Second chance shot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Miami.
How about Lopez inside showing some smooth, fluid moves?
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Brook Lopez.
And Lopez serves as an unbelievable case study for someone who changed his game over time. I mean, almost in a season. So specifically, how he added the three-point shot, it's made him such a valuable asset to this offense.
Milwaukee making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Brook Lopez hits them both. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Butler against Middleton. And here is Butler. He's got 17. Over to the left wing. Here's Dragic from outside. That shot no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Heat, Hero out there with Dragic. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Silva in at the 4. And the basket by Olynyk.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
Outside Hill. Pass to Lopez. Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right,
It
Kevin?
is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James, whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I always thought about Jordan too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation, to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn.
Now here's Crowder. Here's Hero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dragic against Hill. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, George Hill making me get out a box of tissues. Sweet teardrop there.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. Kicks it to Dragic. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Bucks. Passes it to DiVincenzo. That one goes in.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Miami has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Hill. Hero passes to Dragic. A three-pointer off the mark. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Hill. Miami grabs the miss. Olynyk got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Hero. Lopez with the block.
And the space Lopez is able to cover our defense, using that size and length to reject the shots.
Here's DiVincenzo. Banked in off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Hero. Can they get it? The shot, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And the shot goes in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Friday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
First free throw is good. For so long, the U.S. has been the country to beat in international basketball play. But there are some big-time challengers around the globe emerging.
Well, Serbia and Spain continue to be competition that the U.S. takes extremely seriously. And I'm not saying they don't take everybody that they step on the floor against with tremendous amount of respect. We know from years in the past that Argentina had its golden age with the players around Manu Ginobili and Alberto and Nocioni, but that seemed to be a timing thing for the Argentinian national team. Spain and Serbia will continue to be impressive and continue to push USA basketball in these international tournaments and Olympic play.
Iguodala, the pass to Hero. Right side, Crowder. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Here's Milwaukee now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Inside, Olynyk with the steal. Lopez with the steal. It's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
He'd have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Here's Crowder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And out of Marquette, Jay Crowder, a sturdy two-way wing player.
A great system player and glue guy. He had his best years with the Celtics. On the final year of this contract, a great value considering what he brings to the table.
The first free throw is good. Brown is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Hill against Crowder. Hill, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 14-3 run right now. He dishes it to Lopez. It's back to Hill. Buries it down low. Hill's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he weasels his way to the inside there, and that little breathing room, that helped George Hill to score.
Olynyk, high post. Here's Nunn. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Milwaukee. Marvin Williams is checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Korver in for Pat Connaughton. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for the Heat. That one is no good. Bucks have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Outside Hill. And it's off the back rim. No good. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Iguodala. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Korver passes to Lopez. It's Hill on the wing. With some arc, and it's good on the way in.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Hill. Tipped away. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Offensive rebound. Here's Silva. Misses in close.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Korver finds Hill. The kick out to Lopez. There's Brown with the three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And then Jones with the jam.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Hill dishes to Korver. Here's Lopez. It's rebounded by Leonard. And Miami shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Hill. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And the Heat making a change here. Hill's checked in. Well, the Bucks shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Hill passes to Lopez. Korver with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. For three, Hill. They get it back. Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Iguodala kicks to Hill. Here's Nunn. 6 to shoot. Outside, Jones. Shoots. But they get it back. Here's Nunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Lopez.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Hill passes to Williams. Trying to get open is Lopez. It's good.
A decent passer for a point guard. Not traditional. I'd like to see George Hill keep on making good, decisive plays like that.
Here's Nunn. He feeds it to Jones. Misses the baby hook. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Hill. Pass to Leonard. It's Hill on the wing. Here's the three. Knocks down the three ball. Hill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, got to admire the stroke that time from Hill, able to knock down the 3 ball.
Outside Hill. Now the pass to Lopez. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 6th assist on the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Hill finds Iguodala. From deep three-point range, the rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hill passes to Lopez. Williams scanning the floor. Hill, no good. Miami's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Here's Nunn. Hill pulls it in.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Lopez outside. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Wesley, nice win after the last loss. How important is it to win these home games?
We need all of them. We need every single home win we can get. And like I said, it's a good bounce back win for us. And
Kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Jimmy Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jones. Then it's Robinson, and it's Nunn in at the one spot. And for Milwaukee, the backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And the shot goes down. Clark, terrific defensive teams tonight, both highly ranked. What will the offenses have to do to get some scoring in this one?
Well, a few things. One, you've got to be patient. You've got to be ready and willing to make the extra pass. And then you also have to mix up what you do offensively. You don't want the defense to get a steady diet of what you're trying to do. Keep the defense off balance.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Nunn passes to Robinson. Butler against Giannis. Butler, no good. Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Middleton, good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open out to Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Here's Nunn, guarded by Bledsoe. Nunn passes to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
Utilizing that weight room muscle there. Butler, very difficult to box out.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Matthews. Bledsoe outside. Robinson against Middleton. Chalk up 2 there. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, I love the concentration and focus of Middleton. Knock him around, get physical with him, doesn't bother him at all. He stays calm and in control.
Here's Nunn. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. Shot clock at 6. Butler deciding where to go with it. from outside off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of score.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Counted his second make in 4 attempts.
I absolutely love how Antetokounmpo just has a winning mindset. Consistently, this guy is looking to go all the way to the basket. Has to be devastating trying to stop this guy if you're on defense.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
You know, while Eric Bledsoe isn't a 20-point-per-game scorer like he was in Phoenix, you could argue that he's a more effective player since coming to Milwaukee. His efficiency is at a career-high level.
And he makes the first. And for Bledsoe and the Bucks, he's been a great fit, Clark, as a third option on the team.
Yeah, I agree, guys, because it really comes down to recognizing the right spot and right role for you with your team. And Bledsoe himself recognizes that. He says he's the happiest he's ever been since coming to Milwaukee.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both.
Well, Milwaukee is exactly what a small market success story looks like.
Yeah, you know, a great eye for talent and also some good fortune in landing a player like Giannis.
Oh, that was a strong toe.
Nasty. I'm talking filthy. Butler punching it and getting his teammates on the bench amped up.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Antetokounmpo, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Nunn passes to Butler. No good on that one. Great D that time from Middleton. Antetokounmpo kicks to Matthews. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Lopez.
Used all 7 feet and about a third of a ton to get that one up and down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line. And when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And with the playoffs ahead, some have argued for a play-in tournament, Clark, to determine the 6 through 10 seeds. What do you think of that?
An interesting concept. In theory, it certainly might allow for more teams to be engaged down the stretch. You know, with Adam Silver, he's very much interested in seeing how to make the game better in every way. So there are no sacred cows. Just because it's been done one way before doesn't mean that he's not looking at ways to change it for improvement.
And keep that fan base really interested.
Yeah, that's a big part of what's made the league as successful as it has been worldwide.
Kept alive. Here's Butler. Good D by Lopez.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And stolen by Butler. Lopez against Robinson. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
And that's exactly why Antetokounmpo is so loved. I mean, his ability to make the right call, the right decision, and pick and roll sets, that's why he's involved in those sets as much as he is.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Knocks it loose and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Looking now at the numbers for Middleton, he's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level, getting around 24 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Adebayo. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Bledsoe passes to Giannis. Passes it to Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Butler.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
To the wing right side. Right side Robinson fires the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Nunn passes to Butler. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. The turnaround. Second shot opportunity. It's tipped. Here's Nunn. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Looking to get back outside here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Clark with Giannis, you could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA that's really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
Crowder, he's checked in for Miami. He's off on the second. The efficiency of Giannis. Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we've got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
Adebayo, high post. And it's sent back by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole...
Oh, the fire on that fruiting.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Matthews against Robinson. Butler from outside. The Heat rebound. Adebayo. Good D by Lopez.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Back to Bledsoe. Takes the three. Here's Antetokounmpo. Miami grabs the miss.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Back to Bledsoe. Corner shot. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Boy, Butler doing a nice job taking advantage of the open man. Good quick pass there.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. Bledsoe right side. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And it's good. 2 points. 6 points for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Nunn. Guarded by Bledsoe. Robinson passes to Nunn. Floats one. No good there. Good D by Lopez. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Antetokounmpo. 1:21 left to play here in the first. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Giannis has got 9.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Shots good by Butler.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Heat. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Antetokounmpo shines it in.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Dragic against Bledsoe. Butler on the way. And in the game with Charlotte, he did not play well. Bucks leading by 9. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. Five to shoot. 18 feet out. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious, boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music, so it's just another thing to remind me, continue to be who you are. Just has fish inside of it.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler, not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Hero out there with Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Crowder in at the power forward. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. We all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you.
And, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Middleton against Butler. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his third foul of the game. Olynyk, he's checked in for Miami. Iguodala comes in for Butler. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
It's really easy to understand why this team thinks so highly of Antetokounmpo. I mean, a smart player, he takes high percentage shots, and he's team first in his approach.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Dragic against Giannis. Dragic kicks to Olynyk. Here's Hero. 3 on the clock. Outside Dragic. There's the triple. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks leading by 15. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Will it go? And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the night here. Leonard, he's checked in for Crowder. Free throw drops for Goran Dragic. Mark, we're seeing more and more young coaches in the NBA. You think this is a trend? Is it completely circumstantial? What's your view on it?
Well, I think you've got more younger coaches that are capable and able to coach. And the league is quite young, too. I think it's a current trend. But we've seen that before in decades past when it seems the wave of coaches are younger. I think it's more or less kind of the cycle of life that we see across a lot of different industries.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. The Heat have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And, guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And here is Iguodala. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Olynyk. No good that time. Great D that time for Middleton.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
They grabbed their own miss. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Miami.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
And the first one drops. For a couple years now, the NBA has released the last 2 minutes report detailing missed calls in any game. Does it hurt the officials to have that information out there?
I don't think it hurts. It's not always comfortable, but I like the transparency of the move. I really do. I think when we're transparent about the human nature of what we do as broadcasters or referees or players or coaches, I think it makes for a better product. So I'm in favor of that.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Okay, you know, let's look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
But honestly, off of my boy, sometimes I see him. I've been over well. I'm in the bed now. Debate about who is the greatest. What you debate about? I swear that it's always something. Get to it like something. I swear that it's always something. Out there. I got a stacking my brother snakes. They will teach her son. They do not have the amount yet. See, I come from a don't lose the amount. One of the pouches across from the city. It's more than the food, like the north and the south. Because it's running in your mouth. Cause they yell at your colors. There's no one that covers us. Pointing at you. They're pulling for cover. The news ain't gonna cover. There's nothing to cover me.
A moment now to see the stats for Olynyk, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him. Averaging 9 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Dragic with it. He's picked up by Hill. And the rejection by Giannis. Hill drives in. The second effort. And the shot goes in. And now it's 27 points for Giannis.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
Here's Hero. And just miss after miss right now. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Unloads from 13. And the dunk by Giannis.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
And the Heat call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. You look at the Bucks. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And of course the Heat just a few spots below there.
And right now for the Bucks, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
They get it again. It's deflected. Hill against Dragic. It's stolen by Dragic. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Dragic. Here's Olynyk. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Lopez passes to Hill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Andre Iguodala.
Tell you what, George Hill is one of my favorite players to watch. A veteran point guard. He's bounced around a bit the last few seasons, but he gives you leadership, toughness, a cool demeanor, and he's one of the smartest players I've ever been around. Brings value to every team that he plays on.
Free throw drops for Hill. And with Hill, as you said, Clark, he's a perfect fit as a second unit leader.
Yeah, I love the fact that George Hill really gives you everything you need in the backcourt. He's an excellent defender, makes really good decisions, can score the ball when you need him to. He's ideal to come off the bench because he packed a lot of production into short playing stints.
Clark, we know you have great passion for the game of basketball. Any passions that our fans may not know about?
Yeah, I enjoy golf. I'm an avid reader, as you well know, Kevin. We actually share book titles on occasion. Obviously, food is universal, and there's nothing I turn down. I try to eat certain things in moderation, but I enjoy board games, too. In terms of sports, I'm a fan of football, both college and pro. Enjoy playing golf, and board games and reading probably are what occupy my time.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Make some noise.
assists, and 3 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Leonard. Connaughton kicks to Bledsoe. Lets it go from the wing. That one off the back iron and out. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Dragic. And the pass to Hero. Iguodala outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Iguodala's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 1:52 left to play in the first half. Lopez finds Bledsoe. Williams inside the line. Offensive rebound. Lopez. Second chance effort. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Dragic from outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 8. Here's Williams. Got a piece of it. Lopez. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dragic. And that one is off. Williams with the defensive effort. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Iguodala against Bledsoe. Here's Lopez. Lopez with another miss. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Looking to end his cold spell. Williams with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's DiVincenzo. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why has that happened?
Well, you know, I think our guys are committed on that end. Everybody's active. Everybody's covering for each other. And we know how important it is.
Mike, we'll see if it continues in the next quarter. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 31 points, 2 block shots, and a monster amount of rebounds. He's clearly shaken off his mediocre performance from their last game, as he has been dominant in the first half tonight. Give me your thoughts on the Bucks' first half.
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet in.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Well, first of all, it's cold and they've been from the floor. I can't say I'm surprised by the score. Not shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game, Ernie. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they can forget about a comeback.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, with the double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of the
start in the second half. Giannis kicks to Lopez. Three-pointer. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Clark, many fans thought Brook Lopez might have lost it after his stint with Los Angeles, but, you know, he was reborn after joining the Bucks.
Yeah, sometimes a fresh start re-energizes you and helps you change your game. This guy was, though, a 20-point scorer a night in the past, so he can put it in the basket. He didn't get those kind of numbers with the Bucks, but really was exactly what they needed as a big guy who could shoot the 3 and also be a rim protector inside.
And you look at Jimmy Butler. He's about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
And the hard scramble upbringing for Jimmy Butler, well chronicled in Houston, Texas. He says it played a part in making him the person, Clark, he is today. But it doesn't explain him.
That's a great way to put it, Kevin, because we are certainly influenced by our experiences and our past, but it doesn't dictate where we'll go in the future. He bounced around for 4 years in different places from age 13 on. No recruiting buzz out of high school, and from there to here, that's a major climb. Credit to Jimmy Butler.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The mid-range jump shot, you talked about this a lot, is still valuable if you can hit it with consistency.
Yeah, and if it's a quality shot, Kevin, I think you should shoot it. Move the defense, move the ball to get a quality shot, and I think one of the very best at knocking down the mid-range jump shot, Kevin Durant clearly. But how about Chris Middleton? Elite mid-range jump shooter, and DeMar DeRozan as well has a strong mid-range game too.
A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 16th rebound on the night. Middleton outside. Bucks passing it around. And Giannis throws it down.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Pass to Jones. Here's none. He's covered by Matthews. Robinson dishes to Butler. Over Bledsoe. Miami no good on that time either.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Middleton looking it over. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th assist in this one. Robinson against Matthews. Stolen by Bledsoe. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Bledsoe outside. The pass to Matthews. Right side out of the Antetokounmpo. The second effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Butler up top. Defended by Middleton. Good on the bucket. Adebayo's got 8.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Bucks.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. He kicks to Middleton. Dishes it to Matthews. Stolen by Robinson. Oh, and here we go with Robinson. Nobody back. And the dunk by Robinson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. For Milwaukee, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. George Hill's checked in for the Bucks. Free throw good. Giannis. He'd have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Nunn. Robinson finds Butler. Plays it up off the glass. He's got 13.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Pass to Butler. And it's sent back by Lopez. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jones.
Kelly Olynyk.
Robinson passes to Nunn. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb. First in rebounding and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Rebound by Olynyk. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Middleton. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you've got to recognize how active Middleton is on defense. I mean, this is a guy that you can't afford to be careless around.
Nunn passes to Robinson. There's the dish to Butler. Rebounded by the Bucks. Hill's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Passes it to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Antetokounmpo. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 46 points for Giannis.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Middleton against Butler. There's the lob to the hoop. And Adebayo throws it down.
And Butler's so proficient at running the pick and roll. Excellent at taking what the defense gives him. And he gets those passes around defenders quite sweetly.
To the inside. Antetokounmpo, no good. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Here's Nunn. Pass to Olynyk. Kicks it to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Hill inside, defended by Butler. Here's Lopez. No good on the triple. And Miami shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Olynyk the pass to Nunn. Butler on the wing. Over Hill. And it's Butler missing.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Lopez dishes to Giannis. Unable to get that one. And Miami shoot just 34% from the floor. It's stolen by Hill. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Here's Giannis. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his third assist on the night. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Middleton finds Hill. From 12 feet out. That one good for two. Hill's got his second basket of the night.
And I think the mid-range spot of the floor is where Hill excels most. He knocks down that shot with great regularity.
Here's Nunn. And there's the pass to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Over Giannis. The offensive rebound. Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
Boy, it's really hard trying to contain Butler. He's so strong and aggressive and has good ball skills. He excels at drawing contact on the way up.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And that one misses.
And guys, I think Jimmy Butler has all the tools you could want in a two-way player. He's an excellent defender, and he also can score the ball from just about anywhere.
The Bucks making a switch here. Korver's checked in. The Heat also with the sub. Dragic is checked in. He hits the second from the line.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Outside Hill. Middleton against Butler. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Lopez has got 10 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And it's sent back by Lopez. On the wing, Hill, defended by Butler. And Middleton, the bucket on the assist by Hill. 9 points for Chris Middleton.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Robinson with it. He's picked up by Hill. To the left wing. Adebayo passes to Dragic. Butler against Antetokounmpo. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Butler's got 6 in the quarter.
Really hard to stay with Jimmy Butler because he's so good at getting shots up and in past the defense. Just has a real knack for scoring even when challenged.
Dragic against Hill. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 8 points for him.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Jay Crowder's checked in for the Heat. Hero comes in for Robinson. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Adebayo passes to Hero. Dishes it to Dragic. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. The shot that time, not on target. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Dragic. Looking to get it going. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Loads it up for Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Middleton against Butler. From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. On the floor for Miami, Dragic is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Silva in at the 4-man position.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And the basket is good. 14 points for Goran Dragic.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
Outside. Poked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Eric Bledsoe checked in for Chris Middleton. Lopez outside, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Clark, here's kind of an interesting perspective question for you. How much of making it to the NBA is talent? How much of it is the work you put into it?
Kevin, if I were to give this a ratio, I would probably say 65% talent, 35% work ethic, because you have to have a level of unique giftedness to be an NBA player. Many can work really hard and not be NBA caliber. So I think there's, I tilt that 65-35 talent to work ethic.
And the Heat shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Dragic against Bledsoe. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this Philly guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Outside Williams. That's it down from deep. Jay Crowder with the rebound. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Silva. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Marvin Williams.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And that one misses. Mark, it feels like we're seeing more and more of this, but bench celebrations and reactions at both college and pro level.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it's an outgrowth of the social media.
You're right. I agree.
I think there's no question, because anything that can be done that's creative and fun is going to find a life on social media and maybe go viral. And guys know that. They're aware. I mean, this generation has grown up with social media, so they understand that they could be seen beyond just the arena if they do something pretty clever.
And you and I are sitting over here watching. We're laughing as much as anybody else, aren't we?
Oh, I'm not denying that it's fun. I love seeing it, actually, but on occasion it does get a little carried away.
No good on the free throw.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
And he sinks the second. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Bledsoe against Dragic. In the corner, Crowder with it. Good on the triple. Crowder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Iguodala. 6 to shoot. Here's Bledsoe, and it's denied. Outside Dragic. He kicks it to Leonard. Outside Dragic. Iguodala up top. No good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Connaughton passes to Lopez. Bledsoe looking it over. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. He can't get that one to fall.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively. Against Bledsoe.
Now here's Dragic. Not a lot of room. From deep, Iguodala. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Bledsoe. Clark, at the college level, a coach was recently offered a lifetime contract. Think we'll ever see that in the NBA?
Well, you can't quite say never. Right. I said in college basketball, I never thought in my lifetime I'd see a 16 beat a 1 seed. So never say never, but it's not going to happen.
Well, but you've got a lifetime contract doing this, so I guess it does happen in some quadrants.
Well, you got information that I don't have.
Lopez, and the layup is good.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Iguodala's drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to clear room for D'Angelo Russell. Traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think we'll have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
That free throw, no good. And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Count it. 8 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Love how Bledsoe mixes it up. I mean, proving how dangerous that floater of his can be.
Here's none. Floats one up. Lopez with the block. Korver up top. Bledsoe for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Bledsoe's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Clark, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking about an individual player's legacy?
Yeah, I think when you talk about an individual player's legacy, a player can be a champion without a championship ring. I know there's another level of champion which includes a championship ring, and sometimes it gets distorted in my estimation because an individual only has so much impact on a team being a championship team. There are no individual team champions. Teams win championships. Being a key player or a role player on a championship team is certainly worthy of recognition and being held in high esteem. But I don't like to see championship caliber players being diminished in the court of public opinion because they didn't win a team championship.
Like Stockton and Milwaukee.
Exactly. You could go down the list a number of guys who just weren't, for whatever reason, able to get the ultimate in a team championship, but had championship Hall of Fame careers.
At the line for your Bucks, Eric Bledsoe. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
You know, an athletic and strong player at this position is Bledsoe, and he's a confident guy who I think makes an impact at both ends of the floor.
Brown is checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. Fans are always trying to distract opposing players during free throws. Have you ever seen that work in an arena?
No, I think it's just a nice workout for the fans, Kevin, quite honestly. I mean, if a guy misses, it's not because the fans have gone crazy behind the basket. It's because he shot it left or right or short or long. It's not because of the fans being on top of him, at least in my opinion.
For 3, Hill. A rebound by the Bucks. Bledsoe's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee.
Dante DiVincenzo.
Milwaukee Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Passes to Lopez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Olynyk.
The massive size of Lopez just puts defenses in a pickle. When he's that close, you just have to foul him.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Lopez hits them both. We've seen some ugly incidents last few years, Clark, between players and heckling fans. Can anything be done to fix it?
I think security in the arenas is important. Fans oftentimes that go across the line in interacting with players are usually fueled by alcohol. I don't know how you can control that element of it. The incidents are few and far between. We have seen a few more, but I still don't think it's an epidemic. But I think security, and then each team and each franchise should really be educational with its fans about what's acceptable behavior and what won't be tolerated.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Hero. Pass to Nunn. There's the pass to Hero. From 13 feet, it goes down. Hero's got his first bucket of the night.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Brown outside. Olynyk against Lopez. Can't hit from in close. Miami's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Hero. For a while now, you and I were just talking, we've had a rule that a team cannot go without a first-round pick in consecutive years. Could it be time to lift that restriction?
I certainly wouldn't mind discussing lifting the restriction, but I like it as it is on the books because it does lend itself, I think, to competitive balance. And that's important in the strength of the league.
Lopez kicks to Corver. And the Bucks miss again. The Heat have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Here's Hero.
Bucks foul. Kyle Korver. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Miami. Hero. Taking 2 shots.
Good from Hero. The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in, and Miami making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. Milwaukee has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Passes it to DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Brown trying to free himself up. Lopez, no luck. And Miami shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. We hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall I think it's pretty solid.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo, and it's blocked. They get it back. To end the drought, Lopez, no luck. Miami's on a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And digging themselves out of a 2-0 hole here in the season series, really important. And they still have another game to play with which maybe they get a chance to tie this thing up at 2 apiece in that last matchup against Miami.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
He was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helps set the tone.
Williams, he's checked in for Lopez. Good on the second free throw. And here are the Heat now. They're on an 11-1 run. Hero passes to Silva. Hill against Brown. Outside Dragic. Lets it go with a three. A rebound by the Bucks. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Ilyasova. And it's blocked. The pass to Hero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul, fourth team foul. Shooting for Miami. Hero. Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. 15 seconds left in the game. Now Williams. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out in transition, trying to get defensive stops. And everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Okay guys, one more we will do rematch. Stay there guys. Rematch one more time.
And tonight's game may be won or lost on that front line, Smitty. What makes for an effective front court tandem, do you think?
I think, first of all, if that tandem can switch on pick and rolls, that tandem can shoot the basketball and also make plays somewhat like a guard. But the biggest thing is if they can rebound and able to guard smaller guys, this was make them great.
Interesting. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Jimmy Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jones. Then it's Robinson, and it's Nunn in at the point. Now here's Butler. Boy, he just disappeared against Charlotte, and they really needed him. Can't hit from the low block. And it's Bledsoe off the drive.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
Serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
To the inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
We always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this 2 shots.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Free throw good. Giannis.
Where you always have confidence in the Heat organization is at the top. Pat Riley with 9 championship rings as a player, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, and as a team president. He knows how to win from every perspective.
All free throws good from Antetokounmpo. You're right, Steve. You look at Riley's career, most people are just looking to accomplish one of the things he's done.
Kevin, he has a great mind. He's incredibly driven. He understands how to motivate people, and he understands what's important to focus on.
Now here's Jones. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Butler. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. And Antetokounmpo shines it in.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Here's Nunn. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. Back to Robinson. Over Giannis. Rebounded by the Bucks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston. Here's Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Butler. And he banks in the layup.
I love his mindset on that drive, Jimmy Butler. No one wants to get in his way when he's on the attack.
Bledsoe kicks to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo shoots it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here is Robinson following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Butler. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
You can see the confidence from Jimmy Butler. Does not hesitate for a second to knock these down.
Jones against Antetokounmpo. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Heat trail by 6. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. None, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Steve, compare it now to when you were playing. Did teams go deeper into their benches than they used to?
Yeah, they do. I think because of this load management, resting players. So you see a lot of guys play a lot. And also what they've done right now with the G League, being able to bring guys up. They use those guys, and I think it helps a lot, even not on games, but in practice. You'll see more guys are involved in giving guys rest.
Yeah, that makes sense. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. The Heat trail by 6. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to. We'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Bucks leading by 6. Bledsoe taking his time here. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside. Bledsoe's got 9.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
He'd have gone 50% from the field to this point. 4 of 8. And the pass to Nunn. Back to Robinson. Good ball movement here by Miami. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Middleton the pass to Bledsoe. And he converts the layup. He's got 11.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The Heat trail by 11. Here's Nunn. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Butler to end the run. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Bledsoe. Miami grabs the miss. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them. Passes it to Robinson. Here's Nunn. He's covered by Matthews. Offensive rebound. Here's Adebayo. Butler against Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. That shot misses. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. NBA gets headlines daily. You know it does, Smitty? Around the calendar, there's no off-season, but does the added scrutiny put more pressure, you think, on the players?
Yeah, I think it does. I think now you look at it, everybody wants to see what you're doing in the off-season. And 24/7, you look at it right now, everybody has a camera phone, and everybody is looking for the stars, what they're doing off the court.
on the Heat.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
And it's the Heat with the ball. 11-point game. Robinson with it. 23 points for him the last game against Charlotte.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Butler. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Butler passes to Nunn. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Adebayo throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. And here's Bledsoe. He's got 13. Can't hit from 12.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Outside, Jones. Back to Robinson. Here's Nunn. Guarded by Bledsoe. Butler on the wing. Over Middleton. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 11.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now, here is Robinson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Nunn. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Lays it up and paints it in. Giannis has got 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Robinson. Middleton against Butler. Pass to Nunn. Back to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. Here's Jones. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And the Heat call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
At the standings out east, the season nearly complete. Look at Milwaukee. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Heat, a few slots below them.
And right now for Miami, they've moved toward the postseason with one of the best records in the league. Safe to say This is not where most people thought they'd be at this stage of the year.
Yet here they are. And at this point, you've got to think they're set up to make a serious run in the postseason.
Tries again. No good that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. And Butler, here we go. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Butler's got 8.
Butler has come a long way with his ball handling. He has a few tricks he can pull off from time to time to score.
And, you know, Smitty, just a wall of muscle. Jay Crowder, one of those power wings that seems every team is looking for these days.
Yeah, he's able to straddle that line between perimeter and interior play. His versatility and competitive will set him apart.
Dragic kicks to Butler. Over Middleton. Butler missing again. Bucks leading by 15. Now Middleton still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. His first shot coming late, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Here's Butler. Butler missing again. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Matthews. Rebound by the Heat. Butler in the corner. 1:05 left in the first quarter. Here's Dragic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Aggressive move, but instead of going all the way to the rack, Warren Dragic floats it over the top.
Matthews passes to Middleton. Good work defensively by Crowder. The Heat trail by 15. Butler in the corner from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Butler's got 11 points.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Giannis against Crowder. Here's Giannis. And the Bucks miss again.
Missed opportunity wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. And again, unable to change momentum. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back to the action after this word. Already a superstar, Antetokounmpo talked about how much more he can improve.
I'm just trying to focus on the court. What's my next step as a basketball player, because I know this is just the beginning. I haven't even reached my potential yet. I think I have a long way to go, and maybe one day I can be top 10 in all those things. I feel like I can do that.
I think he's already a top 5 player. His skill set and physical tools, he can be an all-time great.
He's shown the dedication. I think he's only going to get better.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second one. The Bucks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. He misses the free throw. You know, Smitty, every team at some point faces some locker room turmoil. How tough is it to balance team chemistry?
You know, it's very tough. Sometimes you have those 1 or 2 player additions that it just changes the dynamic of your team. Sometimes you lose a leader. He might not be the best player. Then a lot of times guys are playing for contracts, and some guys get a little bit upset because they figure they're playing for their individual success versus team. But when you have that right chemistry, it is beautiful.
The Heat trail by 9. Here's Hero. Kicks it to Iguodala. It's stolen. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Took him no time at all on that one. Hill's got his first basket.
That's where Hill really excels as a shooter in those catch and shoot opportunities.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Hero, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And that one, good.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now here's Iguodala. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Now here's Dragic. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now the pass to Hero. To halt the run. Count that one. Milwaukee leading by 13. Here's Antetokounmpo, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Dragic. Down is Antetokounmpo making his last shot.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And Giannis throws it down.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still...
For the last handful of seasons for Adebayo.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Here's Hero. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Outside Dragic. He kicks it to Crowder. Over Ilyasova. Miami no good on that time either.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now here's Crowder. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Puts it up for Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. The Heat trail by 19.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Dragic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Hill.
Well, when you watch Goran Dragic play, you can tell the precision that he has with his movement and footwork. But as pretty as his game is, he has a bit of edge to him. Very fiery player.
First free throw is good. And Smitty, as you alluded to with Dragic, he's gotten in more confrontations than you would think.
He's a scrapper and does whatever it takes to win. Reminds me of a little bit of John Stockton with that mentality. But that's exactly the kind of mindset you want from your lead guard.
The Heat making a switch here. Leonard's checked in, and so he hits both.
Well, he was a champion in Italy. We see what Dragic has done in the NBA. He's had a solid career, and he's still evolving.
Now, here is Hill. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 13 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. 27 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Here's Hero. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The spotlight usually is on the head coach. Smitty, what makes for a great assistant coach on the staff in your eyes?
Well, I think when he has a great relationship with the coaches and also he has a great relationship with the players. I also love the assistant coaches that are very detailed. And also some of those guys, they have great insight on what a coach can see. It's still a team, and there's some great assistants out there.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Antetokounmpo looking it over.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. The past month has been surreal. First in rebounding and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds. What a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Heat. They trail by 18. Over Hill. And again, it's the Heat missing. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 16-6 run. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. No good from Dragic.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Giannis. The kick out to Hill. A 3-ball. Here's Giannis. Rebound by Olynyk.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Pass to Dragic. Pass to Hero. The dish to Iguodala. 5 on the clock. Over Hill. Iguodala, no good. Bucks leading by 18. Antetokounmpo dishes to Ilyasova. And Ilyasova throws it down.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Kicks to Dragic. Down low, and the officials call it for a 3-second violation. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
Let's now go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In the 3rd spot, the Bucks.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Free throw drops for Hill. We see it all the time, Smitty, the league doing more to protect the landing zone of shooters, but for some guys, they're using that forward momentum to change that landing spot. What do you think of that?
Kevin, this is a great debate because as an offensive guy, I know you see a guy launching, I might change my shot and start to go forward just in case I can get a foul if it doesn't make the shot. This is a tough call to call. It's going to be like the charge block, I think, in some years to come.
Here's none. That's a floater go. Excellent D there from Hill.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Some changes here for the Bucks. Korver comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for George Hill. And Miami also making a switch. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And they double up Giannis. Here's Korver. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Korver's got his first 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's none. Now here's Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing. Antetokounmpo against Butler. Outside Korver. Launches it. Cans it from downtown. Korver's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's Kyle's bread and butter. He's a big-time outside threat.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Butler deciding where to go with it. And the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got 13 points.
If you're defending Jimmy Butler, you got to hit him harder than that.
Bledsoe with him. He's got 13. And here is Lopez. Back to Bledsoe. And Bledsoe with the stop.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
Here's Nunn. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And now a look at Eric Bledsoe. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's around 14 points per game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see for him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
Now here's Butler. He's got 13. Silva. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Nunn. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Over Bledsoe. Nunn can't get it to fall.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And there it is for him. Jonathan's got his first basket of the night.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Butler. Misses off the right iron.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
For 3, Bledsoe kept alive. Here's Lopez. Some solid defense from Butler.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Hero. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Nunn. There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. Nobody near Leonard. And a miss there on the triple. The Bucks shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Back to Giannis. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. That's 36 points for Giannis.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Nunn. Antetokounmpo defending. Nunn, that's good.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And with Robin Lopez, you know he's going to look to move the ball when he can. Nice speed.
Pass to Butler. Yep, it counts. Butler's got 15 points.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. A rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Hero. Misses the floater. And so it's Milwaukee with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 38 points, 7 assists, and a monster amount of rebounds. He had a very shaky performance in their last game, but it has not affected him at all tonight. What a tremendous first half he played. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else. Their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this game. These teams, one side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Miami, Adebayo is out there with Jones. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson, and it's Nunn in at the one. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Bucks shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And they double up Giannis. Lopez outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Nunn. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's. The pass to Bledsoe. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. It's Matthews on the wing, guarded by Robinson. With the fadeaway. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Jones. Stolen by Middleton. Loads it up for Giannis. He can't get that one.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Passes to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Butler doesn't go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And it's Bledsoe. Time on the assist by Giannis. And that's 19 points for Eric Bledsoe.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Nails the 16-footer. Adebayo's got 8.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Giannis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Butler goes in, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Butler. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Chris Middleton. Some impressive play from him over the last month. 6th in free throw percentage. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And yet, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Nunn passes to Butler. Here's Nunn. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Makes it off the glass. Nunn's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Bounce pass Middleton. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Nunn, guarded by Bledsoe. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Nunn. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Pass to Bledsoe. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Nunn. He's got 8. A floater. And he lays it up and in. Nunn's got 10.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Giannis outside. Giannis is double. Feeds to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Rising and punching it onto the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now here is Robinson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Heat now. Bledsoe outside. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Nunn. He's got 10 to the right side. Robinson passes to Nunn. kick outside to Butler. Bledsoe against Jones to the paint. And it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella. 3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And here are the Heat now, following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Butler attacking. Here's Adebayo. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
There's the pass to Nunn. Throws it up high, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Matthews. 42 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the 3rd quarter got underway. Nunn passes to Robinson. Over Matthews. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Adebayo's got 14.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Bledsoe outside. Middleton outside. Misses the 3. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Robinson passes to Nunn. He kicks it to Butler from past the arc. Connects from 3-point range. 18 points for him.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his 2nd.
Giannis is double. For 3, Bledsoe. They grab their own miss. Antetokounmpo. That one goes. Counted. Antetokounmpo's got 44.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Nunn passes to Robinson. Dishes to Butler. Elbow shot is on the way. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Butler with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler. Here's Nunn. Gets to the corner and buries it.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Inside. Got a hand on it. Passes it to Adebayo. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Antetokounmpo against Jones. A reverse. And it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got 46 points.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Middleton against Butler. Great D that time for Middleton.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. Well, what did Coach tell us? We wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Butler on the wing. Over Giannis. No good on the shot.
Game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Count the basket. Matthews has got his first points in this one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long 3.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Marvin Williams is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Wesley Matthews. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
And the key for Lopez is playing strong. When he does this, he makes an impact on both ends.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line. And when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
First one falls for. Brook Lopez hits them both. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Iguodala the pass to Crowder. Butler against Middleton. Outside Dragic. Clock at 6. Over Hill. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got 8 points.
Well, we know Goran Dragic is very crafty. He can get his shot off in that mid-range area.
Middleton looking it over. And Hill has it in the corner. That one's good from the corner. Hill's got his second bucket tonight. Heat shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Butler against Middleton. The kick out to Crowder. And again, Miami with the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Hill against Dragic. Outside Hill. Releases. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Iguodala the pass to Butler. Back to Iguodala. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Doesn't matter how many years Iguodala plays in this league, he's going to give you everything he has, wire to wire.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this.